back to the front. The comparison between the tandem draft and the single draft.
Danica sideways.
Oh no! Into the wall. Caution's out. Right to the screen.
Yeah, that's. I was talking about the tri-oval being a very loose part of the racetrack. Entering turns 1 and 3 too is where your car gets light. You just can't be bumping in these corners.
Second round of pit stops, Dave.
Did he?
That was Scott in some of that contact
in the back stretch.
4.
Mike Bliss.
Oh man, Mike had such a good run going here. It's a lot of damage to that car.
Caution is out. Third one of the race at the midway point. On the straightaway, that's usually an indication that something went wrong.
Yeah, he had to get out of the throttle. You saw they were catching somebody really quick right there. As soon as he backed off the throttle, he got hit.
Caution is out at Daytona International Speedway for the 4th time in this race. Brian Scott in the Joe Gibbs Racing 11. Not looking as pretty as it was earlier.
Another victim of a little bit of contact in the crowd.
Highlight reel of this one's going to be bump drafting gone bad. Michael Lynette in the 43, James Busher in the 30, the black car to that side.
Yeah, I think Brian Scott pulled down thinking that Michael Lynette would help push him by that car. They had a nice little run going there, but Lynette hooked him in the right rear and turned him straight into the wall. Actually trying to lead to James Busher before he got to the wall.
Yeah, but James Busher got a pretty good lick there. They'll probably have to have some damage repaired.
Probably good that he hit Busher before he hit the wall, broke a little bit of the momentum.
Still a lot of damage to the car.
Yeah.
It wasn't good for.
Trouble off turn 4, a dozen cars involved. Caution is out.
See, Kurt Busch going up through the middle with Kyle, and then all of them start getting together right at the front of the field.
You can see that started, looked like with Trevor Bayne getting separated, got a little bit loose behind the 6.
You see, somebody drives right underneath of Allgaier.
Yeah, that's the 52, Reed Sorensen, that was underneath.
He was completely underneath.
See Johanna Long getting a piece of that. Not a lot of contact, but she has some damage to the left front. I believe it starts right here. Watch Trevor Bayne. May have to jump out of the throttle and get sideways here. A lot of times, June, you have to jump out to keep them running over that car in front of you. Your car will just jump for about a half a lane.
I'm telling you, Reed Sorensen was completely underneath Justin Allgaier's car.
With Dale Earnhardt Jr.
Well, he got a good view.
I have to check that right front fender on his car. Got a little contact there.
Clear to the bottom. Clear to the bottom. Wrecking in front of you. Stay low. Stay low. Stay low. Come on. 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 Wrecking behind you. Come on. Go.
Wow. I cannot imagine that was a fun view for Reed Sorensen. Bumped by Reagan around in turn 4.
there.
I don't know how they made it as far as they did. Nemechek's destroyed too. You see David Reagan, his car's destroyed.
Watch the yellow 12. That's around the area where it all begins.
Yeah, that's not to say that, of course, David Reagan was getting a big push from behind there, but Hornish was up there, and like David Reagan tried to stick his nose in there and maybe take the spot away. Just product of late racing and pack racing here at Daytona.
One back.
Yeah, you can see right
and they're inside. You're in the middle, 3 wide.
Like Reagan tried to force
Go
it.
low. Well, keep coming there if you can. Keep coming there. We got damage there, Bruce.
I'm curious from your perspective as a driver, Dale, when you're in the draft, Trevor Bain's pushing David Reagan.
Yeah, you got to go somewhere. That's what I said. Yeah, he didn't have much choice there. Hornish left that open a little bit by being a little bit too high there maybe. But David Reagan was getting pushed, and just nothing you can do. You have to steer your car where it's going.
And I guess my point was, even if Reagan had lifted off the gas, he was still being pushed.
Yeah, you can see right here, we're riding with Trevor Bain. He's connected to the rear bumper of Reagan.
Easy. Check up. Keep coming. You're all good. They're crashing behind. Keep coming through here.
Game of inches. Well, the pack thins.
They do.
Back down. Come back down. Come back down.
Cut the other way. Half a lap to go. Here comes Stewart in the 33 as Logano goes to the point. 3 wide in turn 4. A squeeze to the outside wall. Trouble in the corner. Hard, vicious crash. Who gets through to win the race? Caution flag has just been called. The race leader is James Busher in the 30 car. Unbelievable. A heavy crash in the final corner of the race. Kyle Busch's car. Trevor Bain. Ricky Stenhouse into the checkered flag.
I really believe Logano pulls up in front to block Tony Stewart here. Let's see if that is what happened, or if it's Trevor Bain. Now there's Logano. See, yeah, Kurt Busch was actually blocking and moved him up. Hard hit by Kyle Busch, head on into the wall.
And there comes Busher through the bottom.
Yeah, I think maybe Brad Keselowski's going to finish second and Elliott Sadler third.
What a mess.
Great job of missing all of that. That's what you have to do. You keep yourself in this. Just ask, people. Over the years, we've seen it happen a number of times. Things happen on the last lap. But he's going to victory lane at Daytona.
Yeah, it looks like Kurt Busch did crowd Joey Logano. That kind of started the whole chain of events.
I've got him 11th in that corner.
Yep.
Yeah,
Looking
and
at that
he
picture.
really didn't even come close to getting involved. He did a great job of missing all of that. See, Elliott Sadler, there's Austin Dillon going, actually, it's like maybe way down. I don't know if he ended up down pit road, but you can cross the finish line that way too.
Now in this replay,
Look,
watch
Sadler's
the
in the
yellow
middle of this right now. He's able to sneak out of there.
Watch the 30 car and watch the yellow light, top right of the screen. Still green, still green. He's clearly out in front. Caution.
There it is. Looks like
You
the
can see
22
the-
car second. Elliott Sadler third. It's like maybe Cole Witt fourth. Nah, it's hard to tell from that angle.
They've got a lot of work
Yeah,
to
they
do
do.
to figure the rest of this out.
While Busher makes his way to victory lane, let's hear from some of the other top finishers and sort out what happened in those last corners. Dave?